Hi guys, hello, Mary Meet everybody. It's MicheleMarieDalene. I'm in a slightly different place. Slightly different because my table has other people sitting at it because they came late. So I'm at the table right across from the priestess instead of being went over this way. Yeah, behind me. So let's talk about quickly about what's going on. Jonathan Cox asked me, I think it was I don't know if it was a rhetorical question or if it was trying to be serious, but I'm going to answer it as if he's being serious. He said, now that you got $5,000 on the way, you got to give me some to my channel. So I looked at your channel. There's nothing there. You didn't put any material on your channel. I don't know what your slant is. I don't know what your story is about. Because you never said a damn thing. See, you gotta say something. What's it about? What's it about? What's it about? What's it about? I have no idea what it's about. Okay? Because like I said, you have no video for me to look at to see what the video is about. Now, I realized there was one other thing I need to do, and this is important, guys, because you know what? I can buy all the equipment I want until the cows come home. I still need one more thing, and you can't buy it at eBay. It's called hire an employee. Now, you see, you have to understand for a second here. I'm doing all this stuff by hand, my own hand. Every single part of the program. Editing, the vlogs don't get edited that much. Production, we already know with the situation with live streaming that I have to hop between two computers. Dory doesn't want to do them anymore because of what happened last time. I told her, I said, well, I don't want you to give up on your channel completely. I said, you can always still do your baking practices and things like that. She said, yeah, but Michelle, with surgery on my hand coming up, there ain't gonna be no way I'm gonna be baking no cake. I mean, physically, I'm not gonna be able to bake anything.
If he gives you the B,
no.
He always invented a lot of stuff, and he was a pain.
So, these are chocolate chunk cookies.
They thought he did.
Really, chocolate crumbs cookies.
Just with the snuff oil.
Not bad.
Yeah. All over.
Okay.
And guess what? Nose wide open.
So, I'm thinking is, after I priced some of the equipment, it came out to be less than $3,000.
Yeah, no, before that.
Oh, I didn't include all the cables. But like I said originally 5,000 was a conservative number, and it is. And I don't have a problem with the 5,000 figure. Now, I mentioned something that the way it sounded like they were trying to get the money together was almost like they were passing the hat around the table and saying, hey, would you put a tenner in here? Would you put a fiver in here? I must have passed the hat around a lot of times. Yeah, they must have. Alright, so anyway, seriously, I don't know how they got up to that money, but the check is going to be here sometime next week. Now, the check is a grant. It's not a loan. Okay? There's no repayment. That means I could share the love, if you know what I mean. How I like to put somebody to work. Anybody who in Winston area who would like to earn some extra pocket change, helping with video production, that knows their way around a video studio. Yeah, contact me. My information is in the About section of my YouTube channel. You would be working with post-production, pre-production, and of course camera work. And for example, during the unboxings and demos, I need a camera person that can zoom in on certain parts of the shot. Are we still going to use their existing camera? Yes. Are we still going to use an iPhone 4 or 5S or SE or whatever? Yeah, actually, I'm thinking about getting the iPhone SE because it's like my iPhone 4S. It's a 4-inch screen, which is plenty big enough. I don't really see a reason to go any bigger than that. And it has some of the nice features that I want, and yeah, some features I really don't need, but oh, it's part of the package, you know. It's just like when you buy a car, there's always going to be something in the standard package that you don't really want, but it's there, you know. Maybe, for example, you really don't want the AM/FM radio with MP3 player, but maybe you just want to have no radio at all in the car, you know. Unfortunately, it's factory standard, so well, you have to accept that, right? On the case of the iPhone SE, there's a few standard features I don't really particularly think is a big deal. One of them is a 12 megapixel rear-facing camera. Guys, this thing has an 8 megapixel, I think it has, okay? And I don't even use it, okay? And the reason I don't use it in 1080p is because one thing on my iPhone 4S is I only have 16 gigabytes of RAM. Sure, I use it to snap, take photographs, but I don't use it to do videos in 1080p because it just takes too much resources. That's another reason if I do buy an iPhone SE, I'm buying one with 64 gigabytes of RAM, the biggest SE available. And the reason is very simple. Capacity. I need the room, and I need the room. Oh yeah, speaking of capacity, we're going to need to consider expanding and enhancing our computer systems, because those are also on the space, the final frontier. These are the continuing voyages of the video studio. Its continuing mission to share news, stories, and facts, to boldly show what has never been shown before. Oh, hey. Well, let's seriously, I need space, okay? Look, I do things in standard definition for a reason. Number one, most people don't really give a rat's patoot about what I shoot with, okay? And that's true, they don't. But they do like a video that looks good. And if it's not goodbye, which I don't really think is a high priority item, and that's something I wanted to get for a few years, and that was that I could buy, for my AM radio station, I could buy an AM transmitter that could transmit up to 50 watts of power. However, in the United States, anything above 100 milliwatts on the AM dial requires a broadcaster's license. A broadcaster's license is gonna, just the file is gonna cost me $3,000 US. And of course, then there's the site fee, and there's the site survey fee, and then there's all these other fees just to get things started in the first place. So sure, I can buy the AM radio station transmitter for $600 or $700 in Greece. That doesn't mean that it's legal for me to use it, because I don't have a license to run an AM radio station transmitter other than a Part 15. So, I mean, that's one thing that'll keep giving, alright? Arrest warrants. It's true. Okay. So, yes, I would like to get my AM radio station bigger, better, faster. But I did find some new equipment for the studio that we mentioned before, mixers. I've found a couple from Behringer. One of them is a Euro rack-mounted mixer. This one is like a 2U, 3U mixer, really compact, It's got a special effects on it. I don't really give a rest behind about the special effects. Seriously. Okay? And like the SM1250, it would be replacing, and the Shure M68, which it will not be replacing. The M68 would be plugged into that mixer. It would allow us to combine all our signals together. Yeah. Not really a big deal. The regular Xenix 12 202 USB would be more than fine. The only problem is it only has 4 microphone inputs. That kind of sucks, you know. Like I need for a studio, I might need as many as 8 and 16 microphones. So you never know how many people are going to be needing to sync their instruments or whatever. So that's where we stand with that at this point. So to answer Jonathan Cox's question, why don't you tell me a little about your channel? What kind of stuff you cover? Because right now I looked at your videos, I didn't see anything. Alright? And as I said, I'm not afraid to share the, but I'll have to say one thing. I'm sure there's a lot of other people that need the money too. And so I happen to be sitting in one place that could definitely benefit from such a gift. The Open Door Soup Kitchen here in Winston is a not-for-profit 501c3. I come in here almost every day. I sit at the table every day, drink my coffee. I've been coming here for the past over 10 years. I think it would only be reasonable for me to give a small portion of that funds to the soup kitchen, considering the fact is I've been using this soup kitchen to do my videos every morning, and I figured that way I return the favor and they can make themselves better and add new things to their available services for the future for people. But for right now, that's still up in the air, and we'll see what happens. Alright? Talk to you later, guys. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.